doing?
Just admiring this volcano red, Fads. What do you think?
I think it's bright, to be honest.
It's beautiful. It's nice and metallic. It's one of 7 colors you can get in the Mazda BT-50 SP, as this is.
This is, yes.
And looks great. I think it ties in well with all the black accents as well. And you know what? It's not my first preference as a red car, but I'm digging it. I think it looks great. Moving on to the front here. What do we have here? A big black grille. It looks great, don't you think?
Looks massive.
Just the way you like them, Faz.
Guys, don't mind Polo.
We've got over here a big Mazda badge here. Looks great too. And first thing to note is the contrasting between the 2 colors. Looks great across the whole vehicle. You've got the black, the wheels, the guards, and then you've got the black around here in the grille. And one of my favorite parts is there's actually a lot of black in the headlights. It is a little headlight, but especially when you see this at night when it's dark, you've got the light here and the rest of it kind of ties in. It looks really well made, really well done. Got just some standard foggies, and you'll notice the front sensors. And this being the SP doesn't come with the bull bar, but if you do go for the Thunder, it does have a nice big black kind of steel finished bar. And also I think which one is it, the
XTR LE?
The XTR LE, which is the special edition, I believe, or limited edition.
Yeah, so it's like a luxury version of the XTR.
That one, that comes with a silver bull bar. It's very good.
With the bull, and underneath it's actually got
the plate underneath too.
And the mad thing is, it actually says BT-50 engraved into it.
Yeah, so they do make it look a bit meaner, but this I think is going for more of a luxury feel, when you like more of a sleek design as opposed to the rest of them. All right, now when you get looking at these cars, quick note is the Thunder comes with black 18s as well.
I
Different
love those
style
rims.
though. Yeah, they look a bit more, I'd say, tough. I like that about them. Because what we spoke about before as well, the guards are a bit more beefy on the Thunder, which we'll show you right now anyway. The wheels are different on the Thunder, and also if you go for the XTR, is it?
Yeah, LE.
LE, it's got a kind of silver and black trim, 2-tone wheel setup. It looks a bit more sleek. I think I like the black on these cars, I'm not gonna lie. The wheels just pop out a lot more. And I would definitely pick the Thunder on top of the other wheels.
Cool
Yeah,
trick, Polo, with the sunglasses. You just...
Yeah, I meant to do that. It was, yeah. Look at big ass side mirrors. You probably can't see my head behind this, can you?
Oh, there's Polo. Where's Wally? There's Polo.
You've got a 2-tone kind of feel. It's got a plastic and also like a painted gloss black.
I like how they've done that as well.
Yeah, that little side indicator there. It's great, huge. It's got your blind spot sensors here too, which we'll show. Just at the top right here, where my hand is. You probably can't see properly in the video, but we'll show you. Blacked out door handles with keyless entry, but you do have to press the button to lock and unlock. Do I have the key? And while we're at it, look at the keys. Ready? Look at this, Fads. What do you think?
Oh, secret compartment.
Bet you didn't know that. You probably did. Side step here. With the black side step here. Now let's actually see the depth. One thing I've always wondered is when you're stepping on these, some cars, especially utility cars, don't give you enough room to step on. I think this is borderline enough. All right, now while I'm up here, Fads, looking at the roof rails, we've got a sleek design. Not those bigger ones that probably can give you a bit more, accessories to add, but it's got a nice little slot in the middle here. And it ties in well with the black accent on the rest of the car. You do have a little antenna here. Oh, looks like a gun now.
I would have preferred the shark fin antenna, to be honest.
Yeah, it's surprising that they don't do that, but I guess it's kind of cool. You can put it up or down. I'm just going to leave it like that.
Pollock, can you reach for it?
All right, having a look at the back here. You got your, what's this called, a sports bar?
Let me just come in a bit closer just to show people. Now, on the XTR, it's actually more of the oval shape Polo.
Yeah, XTR's got the silver kind of just like steel tube coming around here, and then it folds
which I reckon would be more practical when you're tying things down.
Yeah, you can strap a lot of things down.
But this
is more of like a aesthetic bar, I think. There's only so much you can do with this. Like, you can possibly get like a bit of like a strap around here, but
you wouldn't. Like,
it looks great, don't get me wrong. The BT-50, the color ties in beautifully with the rest of the vehicle.
And on the Thunder, on that note as well, is it completely different again?
Yeah.
We'll show the viewers that as well.
And the Thunder's different as well. Now, one thing to note, you know what I actually really liked on the Ford Ranger that we did? That step it had here. It made so much sense, didn't it?
The side step
Yeah,
for climbing in and out.
You can literally come up here and it makes it so much easier.
Paula, try to climb through maybe from
The wheel you
the wheel. Go, Paula. Show us the athletic moves.
See, look. See, that will work, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like sturdy. Whereas if they had a little step here, that would be great. Back of the vehicle, what can I say? It's pretty much the same as any other pickup at the back. You've got the lights that are usually always vertical like this.
And these are halogen, aren't they?
Yeah, halogen lights. Got a reverse camera on the side here.
Oh, it's tied in well.
Works in well. I'm gonna try show them the reverse camera while I'm trying to reverse into you.
It's going to be fun to watch, guys. Stay tuned.
Oh, look at that, Fads.
That just dropped. Is that heavy?
Very heavy, yeah. I actually,
You sure you've been going to the gym lately, Paula?
you know what? I'm just gonna start. 1, 2,
Paula's doing his bicep curls right now.
a little bit. Let's look at the space at the back. Okay. Now, width from here to here, you're looking at about 1530 millimeters. And from here to here, length, you're looking at about 1571 millimeters.
From the arches.
From the arches here and here, it's about 1120 millimeters.
Ah, what about height?
And from the bottom here to the top of the tonneau cover, you're looking at about 490 millimeters.
Can you just show the viewers what 490 looks?
490 millimeters is from here to here. It's not bad.
It's not bad. You got plenty of space.
I got the nice tub liner as well. Nice finish.
I feel like compared to the other utility vehicles we've done,
Yeah.
like we did the Toyota Rogue, I think this is of course a bit better. But then the Ford Ranger was a lot bigger, don't you reckon?
I wouldn't say a lot bigger, but it definitely was bigger than this. Yes. I could probably.
But it's not bad
Notice the
for what you're getting with the
difference
BT-50. That's still a lot of room.
Look, depending on what you need it for, I think it's just right average. It's
And
not small,
you're
it's not
talking
big.
about the actual tonneau
But
cover.
Tonneau cover as well. Quick thing to note on this, you've got the black tonneau cover. Ugh. Let's show the viewers. What do you reckon?
I like it. But that one,
It's
as
not
you saw,
electric. It's
It's
manual.
not electric.
Yeah.
But on the actual Thunder, that's actually electric.
Yeah, and the Thunder, you do get a full electric one. It's not bad. I mean, you got a little string to pull it on. But yeah.
And now, Paula, what do you think?
I actually really like it. I think it's a very premium feel. You know, you jump in a lot of utility cars these days, they feel so plasticky.
I know.
This actually has a nice
Leather soft touch.
finish here. However, this is plastic. But it's, you know, you can't expect too much. This is a nice feel. You've got your dual opening, glove boxes there. Even though they're plastic, they do have a nice premium color feel.
I like the silver contrast.
The silver contrast. We've got the 9-inch display here with wireless Apple CarPlay. I'm still getting used to it. It's
Paula's just pressing all the buttons.
yeah. I'll be honest, it's a bit hard to navigate if you don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. It's actually a pretty decent size. I know people are used to that massive tablet sort of.
And I also do like that it's not protruding out of the dash here like they have in most Mazdas now.
I know.
This is a bit lower. I like that.
And it's got that black finish look onto it as well. The
And
piano.
also with the same with the air conditioning controls. How awesome are these controls? They feel awesome. They actually remind me more of a German kind of feel.
I like how there's still buttons.
Yeah, there's still buttons. You've got your USB and auxiliary and a 12-volt power outlet.
Which is a must.
Right.
You also got the two-wheel drive, of course.
Or four-wheel drive options.
Four-wheel drive high, and then you got the four-wheel drive low. So
Now, the seats. Let's talk about the seats, Fads. We've got this beautiful two-toned leather look.
black and driftwood.
Black and driftwood leather.
Synthetic suede.
Now, when you look it up, it does say synthetic suede, but I can't find any suede around this car. But
I just see a lot of leather. Like
maybe the ceiling, actually. That's suede.
Paula's looking for something.
You got the two-toned stitching with the perforated leather. Looks great.
And they're also heated seats, guys.
Heated seats.
Electric.
Heated and electric seats.
Is yours electric, Paula?
Passenger side is not electric, actually.
Paula, come back up. Well, I'm comfortable. As long as my seat's electric, Paula. That's the main thing.
While I'm here, look at this. It's actually got speakers at the top here. How cool is that?
Yeah, so that's something they're doing is like a live sound. So the whole vehicle itself around it has this music that you can actually hear all around.
Apparently this has a fantastic audio system as well.
It does. So the SP model that you will actually get it, I'm pretty sure in the XTR LE you don't actually get this sort of sound system that you see today in the SP.
No, it's great.
I would pay the extra.
The dash looks great. Steering wheel looks all right. You've got your buttons on there.
It's actually massive, Polar.
Basic stuff.
Can you see how big the steering wheel is?
It does look big, yes. It makes even. It looks even big in your hands.
But it's like it's quite smooth to turn.
Yeah, you've got your manual dials.
Just there.
And with the digital display in the middle, your speedometer.
You can play with all the buttons here
adaptive
itself.
Cruise, emergency braking standards.
The lane assist.
And I was just mentioning before, it does have wireless CarPlay, but not wireless charging. You still have to put it in a wire.
We're getting there, Polar, slowly. Yeah. But I just can't get over it inside. It doesn't feel like I'm in a utility vehicle.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I have to hand it to them. They do give you that kind of luxury feel. But you also got stuff like this little handle here, just in case you want to hold on for life.
When you're off-roading, yes. You can remember that it also can be taken off-road.
But yeah, the finishing over here, this is probably the cheapest looking part of the whole interior, which is not even that bad, just this little plastic pit here.
Do you what you like to do best, Polar? Tap on it. Polar loves it.
You can hear that. But yeah.
Oh, so reverse camera, bang.
Looks great.
And there we go. Polar's trying to run me over, of course. Now my pet, hey Polar.
Yes, let's talk about the cup holders here.
Watch this. Ready, set.
Now, this is a regular
lid cup holder.
McDonald's cup, right? This is not even small. And it barely fits in there.
I feel like
it's the lid that's holding it up.
If it was only like this,
yeah.
Just to be high, guys. Wait.
No, so imagine you had a small one, it wouldn't fit.
It wouldn't fit.
You've got these little other cup holders here, but I don't like the angled ones either, I have to admit.
They're more for bottle of the side-ons, Polar.
I guess you could put something in there just to hold it up, but it'd be nice if it came factory.
We still got, of course,
the normal non-electric handbrake.
Yep, that's standard there for you guys. And then center console, it's not anything majorly massive, but it's decent.
Majorly massive, huh?
Majorly, guys.
Let's show them the boot. Let's show them the back here.
All right, I'm going to jump in the back. In the back. Now, you know, with these vehicles, of course, you got for the baby seats, anchor points.
Yes, the isopics.
Yep, so everything's there. So now, like we said, they're actually more than a utility vehicle, they're a family car.
Yeah.
Cool trick as well, if I pull on this, grab this, it's a hook. And then it just hooks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hooks onto, 1 second.
Come on, don't let me down, Fads.
Wait, guys.
Put all your strength. You've been training?
There we go. Not yet. You gotta use it to tell. And then you got like a
little extra spot here.
Extra spot here, so you can put whatever you want in here as well.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Now let's put the seat down and let's get you to hop in. I want to see how you feel.
All right, let's go. Put this back in.
I'll jump in with you.
Ugh. Oh.
What do you think, mate?
I just can't get over this luxury feel. It's amazing. I feel like I'm not in a utility vehicle. But we're moving on.
Yep.
USB. You think they'd put 2. Imagine if you got 2 kids. They're gonna share the one. Hey kids, don't share.
You got a little coin slot just in case the kids want to.
But I'm really digging this, Polar. Air vents. Wow.
Yeah, that's good. Look, you can't expect much from a utility vehicle, let's be honest. These cars aren't really made for passengers or someone. I don't really like the seat position too much. I feel like it's a bit, even though it's not overly high, it's a bit too vertical for me.
But if you think about it, like I'm 193 centimeters. Someone this tall, I still got headroom.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable. Look at my legs. They're not touching. And that's me putting the seat right back as well to what I'm comfortable. So overall, it's quite decent in here. You can't complain about it.
No, okay. Oh, that's cool.
All right, guys. Well, let's continue on. Let's go for a drive, Polar. All right. So, Polar, this is of course the BT-50. We've driven a lot of utility vehicles, as you know, like the Hilux, the Ranger, the Tridents. We've had a bit of fun. All of them, of course, feel a little bit the same. The height-wise, of course, some are taller, some, of course, a little bit shorter.
Diesel motor sound.
That diesel motor, that pull. And talking about diesel, this is actually a 3-litre turbo diesel motor, Polar.
Yep, it's a 4-cylinder. It's got about 140 kilowatts.
Look, it's not the fastest ute, but in comparison, like if I'm going to put my foot down just a little bit, it's responsive.
Yeah, it does go. It's got the 450 newton meters of torque,
which is not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
In saying that as well, it's a powerful motor because it's the same as the Isuzu motor.
Yeah.
Did you know that,
Yeah,
Polar?
it's on the same platform. It's got the 6-speed automatic paired as well.
Which I'm surprised it's still got the 6-speed automatic.
Yeah.
A lot of more vehicles now, of course, are higher gear ratio, but for some reason, BT-50 have kept the 6-speed automatic.
Well, look, We haven't really driven it at higher speeds, but I guess having an extra gear doesn't hurt.
You know what I mean?
You've got your 4.2-inch little LED display in front of you. It's still analog dials though,
Which is not too bad. It gives you that old school feel, a little bit of class.
Well, you got to keep in mind this is not made for luxury. Technically, it's a utility vehicle, so
It is.
Yeah.
And talking about that, it is a utility vehicle. Towing. Now, quite powerful if you think about it. They're about 3.5 towing.
yep, 3.5 ton.
You know what I mean? It's not too.
Plenty
That's
of power
pretty
to
good.
tow.
You can tow a lot of things. Of course, that's braking. Unbraking is about 750 kilos, Polar,
Yeah,
which is still like any average ute. But
Yeah.
that 3.5 towing, you can do a lot of things. A caravan, you can use it for off-roading.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with this motor.
Yep, and just even driving it around, just in the suburbs here, we've got all the safety aspects. We've got your blind spot censoring. Oh,
Oh, I just wanted to see how it handles around that corner, Polar. You know what? Not too bad. It took those turns quite decent.
it was all right. You've got the autonomous braking just in case you end up doing something wrong.
Let's go around this roundabout, Polar.
Adaptive cruise.
I want to go around this roundabout. It's always about the roundabout, how a vehicle feels when you're turning. Steering wheel is light. Like, I gotta admit, it's quite simple to use.
Yeah, it does feel
See
very light, I have to admit. It does. The steering wheel does feel light. How about that turning circle? Turning circle's okay. I wouldn't be bragging about it, to be honest.
It's not too bad.
It's not horrible either.
You know what? I could even pull over here if you want and do a turning circle. Give it a go. Now, in saying that as well, Paula, you still got that turbo diesel sound, okay, guys?
Yeah.
It's overall, it's not too bad in the cabin space. What do you think, Paula?
The cabin space, you know what? Let me close the window. There's not too much noise. Like, it's inevitable. You're going to hear that turbo diesel sound. It's going to sound like a tractor to some degree.
But the funny thing is, inside the vehicle doesn't feel like I'm actually driving a ute.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just.
If it wasn't for these little handles, you'd probably give it away. Otherwise, I reckon even if you just recorded yourself from here, no one's going to know it's a ute.
But that's what Mazda does so well. Is the inside of the finishing of the vehicles is just amazing. Like, you can't fault this. Anyone would be happy to drive this vehicle around town. And then talking about around town, fuel consumption on these is about 8 per 100.
8 litres per 100, yeah.
Which is fantastic if you think about it, especially if prices today. That's pretty decent.
So you get 8 litres per 100 on the motor. It's 140 kilowatts, 450 newton meters of torque.
And then
what else could you want, mate?
So we just want to say, subscribe.
Please subscribe, guys. Please, we'll put the little thing here.
Comment as many comments as you like.
We reply, we watch and read every comment. So yeah. Until next time, guys. We love you all.